hold up. Alright, can y'all hear me at all? I think I just pushed the button to turn on the mic. I swear I just turned it on, and I feel so stupid now. Oh. Oh. I didn't know that was what I was being referred to now. Oh. Oh. Alright, so y'all can hear me? Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Alright. So, as the title of the stream was, it is Dragon Ball Fighter. Oh wait, this is not Dragon Ball Fighters. What this is basically is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Now, a lot of people hate this game. A lot of people think that it's a terrible game. And basically, this is more of an... Okay, first of all, the reason why this is happening is because I'm not going to be able to finish a video for today unless I were to literally kill myself, and I'm not going to do that. So, with that being said... Oh, what's up, bro? With that being said, I just wanted to do something, probably until around 8 or 8:15 at most. And basically, this is going to be more of an informational thing, if anything. This is going to be, I'm going to explore the mechanics. I'm going to... Oh, you mean the better game when compared to Fight? I'm actually going to get into that at some point later on. I'm going to explain what my actual thoughts are on that, because I'm going to be frank. There are certain things about this game that I think are way better than Dragon Ball Fighters, straight up. But basically, I just want to go through this and break down the mechanics of this game from... Now, bear in mind, I've only played this game probably for a total of like maybe 3 hours overall, because school and life, basically. And the thing is, the reason why that is just, again, because of classes and because of freaking I'm in the school's production of Dracula, so that's been a lot of time off of my hands. So if I'm still trash, then by all means, hey Gohan, by all means, that is is no fault but my own. But I'm gonna try and play this game more, because I can't stop playing it. I can't stop. And also, I know that I've been called out for this a few times, right? People said that my PS4 has said that I've been active a lot. And the thing is, I always leave my PS4 on whenever I'm out of the house. So it may say that I'm active for like a good 6 hours when I'm actually out at classes and stuff. So again, we'll see how it is. If you want to know about your... I'm not going to talk about that. No, it's not the... Okay, so basically, again, I'm only going to... Well, at first we're going to do training, and then for a little while, I'm going to show you guys the story mode. We're eventually going to do an entire... I don't know why I leave it on. That's the funny thing. I don't know why I leave it on. I wish I could answer that. It's not a teacher, bro. Alright, so, and I'm gonna show off all the stones. I'm gonna show off as many characters as I can. I don't know how to play as everybody. I only have somewhat moderate experience, maybe like 3 or 4, not 3 or 4, probably around 5 characters in this roster. Because again, I haven't actually gotten to play it much. So, okay, so the first thing that I just want to point out about this game, backdashing and forward dashing are quick. The movement in this game is actually really fast, and this is a game that is at an incredibly fast pace. I just want to throw that out first off. Now, one thing that you can do, as you guys know, this is one of those fighting games where if you hold, and for people who are in here and know how to play this game, I'm only doing this to basically convince anyone who is dead set on not buying the game. I just want to give my own case as to why I think if you're a fighting game enthusiast and you're a big fan of fighting games, why you should give this game a shot. Absolutely. Even if it's after a price drop, go for it. I have this game because of my good friend Wolfsbane. He bought it for me. Hold on, I want to make sure before I mention, I want to get his @ correct first. It's at Wolfsbane101. No apostrophe there. It's just at Wolfsbane101. Please give him a follow, because he bought this game for me, and I've been having the time of my life playing it. So, the first thing, again, it's one of those fighting games where you basically, you block by holding back. That's basic information, but again, I'm just breaking this down for anyone who may not be familiar with this at all. Oh, hey, Santi. Okay, so with that being said, one cancel that you can do actually is that you can, if you're dashing, you can immediately like go down, and that can be like an instant guard sort of thing if you're quick about it. It's not like too, it's practical in the sense of like just with how fast this game is overall. And dashing is a weird thing, because for example, like this move is his I should probably break down what, hold on. I'll turn on the inputs on this thing. I never have them on because I usually don't like stuff being on my screen while I'm in training mode, but why not? I'll do it for now. So this first move is basically like his charged Hadouken moves, right? So you sure you want Frieza, by the way? He's kind of I mean, I love Frieza, so of course. And something you can do, which is, I think it's better on a defensive end, you can do this and dash out of it, which, again, I can see its purpose being to bait an opponent and getting them in when they really should stay away, because otherwise if you just stay there, it'll fire no matter what you do. But that's just a quick cancel that you can do if you really wish to. Now, the main point of this game that this has, the main selling point, is you can switch at any time. And I think a lot of people underestimate what that means. I'm saying literally, like, okay, for example, this is just random switching, right? This is just switching. Now, the important thing about this that's huge is, like, again, you can switch at any time when you're playing. So I don't care if it's something as basic as me punching. You can switch right as you're doing that. If it's just a kick, switch as you're doing that. And right there, you could have continued the combo there. You can literally switch whenever you want in this game. And again, I think this works better in the 2v2 format, because I know a lot of people had issues with the game being 2v2 versus, 3v3. But the important thing to bear in mind is that this game would have been absolutely broken. Why am I here? I just smash buttons for fighting games. And we're gonna talk about the Tournament of Power later on, actually, Krillin. So don't worry. This is the first part. This is gonna be MVCI. Then I'm gonna play through story mode and talk about the Tournament of Power, probably in like 10 minutes. I'm just using a little bit of time to explain how the game works. So again, another thing about this is, okay, let's say. Let me think. Like if I was just doing a basic combo like this, that's your main launcher combo, and basically how you're gonna pull that off. For my controls, it's square, X, triangle, down, circle. So if you guys played the Fighters beta, you know that by doing down circle, it was like the launcher move. It's basically down up for this game. I'm again just trying to break it down for anyone who may be unfamiliar. But again, it's very fast. So you just go up, and then as soon as you do that launcher, you just go and do whatever. Now the great thing about this is that, again, you can break the combo and tag someone in whenever you want. So if you want to take that route, then you very well can. Now here's the other thing right now. You saw how long it took for Ryu to move off the screen. That's basically the trade-off for being able to switch whenever you want. So you have to keep your combo going long enough for your character to leave the screen so that he can be tagged in again. And I counted at one point, I believe it's about 3 seconds, I want to say, for that to happen. Okay, I can't take this. I have to take this off my screen. I don't know why it triggers me, but it just does. So we're just gonna take that off. And so that's one of the biggest things about this. And the great thing about this game is that every character is so different from one another. Now, I will say this, from a fighting game standpoint with the inputs and stuff, it's really not that hard. But the main thing that makes this game shine is its diversity and how the characters work. You have a lot of down-down motions for certain moves. So for Dante, for example, he has a down-down that if you just do down-down triangle, he does that move. But also if you press triangle again, then he does that kick combo. So he wants to be Chun-Li so bad. And another thing that you can do with him that's really interesting is that he basically has a combo for almost anything. So like if we're going in the air here, and then you can chain that into it, and then again cancel at any time, and then combo into that with Ryu. It's ridiculous, and that right there was a huge combo. People only use Dante for the Capcom side. Now, I mean, I am using Ryu I am using Ryu. So to be fair, you know, I was about to say your first name, but I forget if that's even if you're okay with that on this. But oh, that's another thing. You can't dash cancel in the air with Ryu, obviously, because he can't fly, obviously. But the game is insane. The game is insane, and basically every character, from what I understand, has basically their main ultimate move is going to come with quarter circle forward or back, and it's going to be square and triangle. If you want to be an easy hyper or easy super person, whatever you want. Oh yeah, you can say my name and you get okay. All right. From henceforth, you shall be referred to as Steven. But basically, like, Ryu's quarter circle forward with square and triangle is just his regular move, right? He doesn't have one for quarter circle back with it. For some reason, that actually does a dash if you do square and triangle. That is one thing I don't quite understand. Like, I don't see what's so difficult about just moving it twice, but I guess it makes sense if you're just in a really bad situation, you just need to get out pronto. And it's the same rule applies for for circle and X, basically. Like, if you do quarter circle back with X and circle, you do this. That's like his. I'm really trying to simplify this best as I can, but and another great thing about this game is the stones. Okay, so this one is the time stone. This is the main one that I use a lot. But basically what this stone does is that you just dash. And it's just really convenient if you're just in a bind. I mean, like, let me see. Can I set? That's another great thing about this, is that it has a really freaking good training mode. I think it's really good. Alright, we're gonna record real quick. Actually, I don't know if that's how it works. I don't think that's how it works, actually. Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. Oh, never mind. That is how it works. Okay. Basically, I'm just gonna show y'all how the time stone works by doing this. Okay. Wait. Crap, how do I get out of this? I forgot how to get out of that for a second. Okay. Okay. So, hold up. Let's see. Let us see here. Oh, well, I think it'll just play it anyway. Yeah, I think it'll just play on its own. But I could very well be wrong. I don't really mess with the options enough in this. Nope, he's not doing. Well, okay. Since I can't figure out how to do that, basically, again, if someone were doing their level 3 on you, or their level 1 against you, you can just use that to just dodge immediately, unless you want to do the advancing guard by pushing back and pushing 2 of the face buttons. That's also a cool thing that you can do. So that's actually going to be fun. So, what's up, real? I don't know whether I should finish that. It's fine, Real Negro Gaming, we're both black, it's fine. Anyway, so that's like the main rundown of how this game works. I guess I'll just show a few brief examples of how crazy this game can, well, not how crazy, because again, I'm a scrub, I've barely played this game, but just some basic conventions of how you can go about this game. Ah, I messed that up. See, that's another great thing about this, is that it really prioritizes timing. It prioritizes timing over like just doing a broken combo. And I think that's a really good step from MVC3, where it was basically a one-touch die sort of system. And it dropped. See, that's another great thing about this. I meant to bring that up too. The great thing about this, right, is that a lot of the infinites that were in MVC3 that basically broke the entire game, you won't get those here. So there are going to be times where your combos will not land if you're still using the amount of juggles that you know, they're basically the maximum of how much you're allowed to do with this. So I could, okay, let me think of one that I know drops. Let me think. I know there's one combo that will always drop. Well, I mean, there are also things where they just won't land altogether. If you're, see that, for example, if you time that correctly, And the way that I usually do it is that I'll link that with the light punch, and then that'll in most cases get it if my timing's correct. It's just, again, this game's really all about timing, whereas I feel like MVC 3 was mostly it was mainly just about just doing that one infinite combo that would just destroy your opponent. That's all it basically came down to. And wow, that's fine and all. Oh yeah, this is also an air cancel, by the way. I forgot to mention. Like if you wanna, for example, like you can dash cancel out of that. I forgot, but this game is a lot more tactical, and I feel like this game just does it all so well. But with that being said, we're gonna get into like the main point of this is that we're gonna go into the story mode, and I don't know how hard the story mode is. I don't know if it's hard at all. I don't know how bad the story mode is, but we're just gonna play